Dear friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to do one machine on the Vulnhub, which is red one. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download and play this machine. This machine is very interesting from my point of view because Blue Teamer has put something to bring us a lot of difficulties to penetrate into this machine. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. So enough said, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use is netdiscover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be identified as 103. Then we need to do the port scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already completed earlier. So for now, we just cut out the result. So a map. As you can see over here, I used the usual options like sync scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and then followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has two open port numbers. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service or secure shell service. And then its version number information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. The next one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, which is Apache 2. Also, we can tell that the target has a robots file available from the default script scanning with the HTTP service. So also give us the title, hacked by the rat. Your site has been hacked. Blah, blah, blah. So what we are going to do next, we need to do the enumeration with the HTTP service, both manually and automatically. Let's open up our browser to do the manual enumeration first, and we can put the IP address. Sorry, if you do this machine the first time, you need to append this entry into this file, into this host file, and then the site can be rendered properly. Okay. Now no problem. And so from the bottom, we can tell that the target is running WordPress. Hello blue. So this blue, red was here. Blue is loser. So I think this should be left by the red teamer or hacker. Okay. As always, we need to check its source code of this page to see whether we can find something interesting. The content, nothing special. So next we need to, of course, we need to access the robots file of this site. I think although we can get the two entries, all of which belong to the default WordPress installation, we do not need to go into these directories. So next we can use Nicto. Nicto can give us rich information about the web application from different aspects. For example, like version information, the header information, also some common files or directories. In this case, I don't think we can get anything beyond the like WordPress installation or directories or files. Next, we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration, and we can put the IP address, the URL rather. So there should be this one. We can copy and put it in here, and then we can specify the word list. I always use the DearBuster as my first word list to brute force against the directory or files. Okay, so now we can also specify the extension option. Okay, let's press enter. Of course, you know, although the GoBuster can identify many directories or pages or files, but all of them belong to the default WordPress installation or application. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the particular WordPress enumeration. The utility I'd like to use is WP again, and URL, and we can use the option of the E to specify the, you know, to enumerate the username and plugins. Yeah, very quick. This utility has identified the user administrator successfully. Next, we can specify the username and the word list to crack the password for this user. Of course, I'd like to tell you, we will not succeed in this crack to save time. I will not wait. Okay. Also, if you want, you can enumerate out the plugins. So we can use the plugins detect mixed. Of course, I think in this case, this utility can only enumerate out 2 plugins. You know, like the, you know, but none of them are vulnerable at all. To save time, I'm not going to run it, okay? But I want to showcase my methodology or the entire process of this penetration, okay? So to save time of this video, I will ignore this step. So what do we have to do next? I think, you know, because the home page, maybe we need to access this home page again. We got the message, and this message left by the hacker. Your site has been hacked. You'll never find the backdoor, haha. So it means that some sort of the backdoor or web shell deployed or installed by the hacker. For us, we need to find out the location of this backdoor, and we can use the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. However, we need to make use of different word list. So we can GoBuster dir and rocks win, and we can use the share sec lists, discovery, web content. So which one? The common backdoor PHP, and we can press enter. And this can give us, because this word list is pretty much small, and here give us the result, although the status is 500. But I think this is single out or standard out, right? So it deserves our effort to try, and we can put in the end However, nothing returned. And if you want, you can make a search. I think this is some sort of you can click the first link, and this give you the source code of this backdoor. Okay. So maybe no, I think we need to do some fuzzing, because at this moment, although no error when we access this backdoor, maybe we need to pass the parameter. Okay. Oh, so how to do? We can use of course, should be very careful, and we need to put, for example, we can use this, and I'd like to auto-complete this command, and we can use this burp parameter limbs as a word list to make fuzzing. And we need to, make this press should be as slow as possible. Otherwise, we have some issues with the database, and we cannot access this web application anymore. Okay, I do not want to run it. If you want, you can put some options. We can put, we can put like which one? The T. So the concurrent and also the delay. Maybe delay, we can put some delay. At this moment, the default is 0. We do not want to send the requests, so many requests at the same time. So I think it would be wiser to specify or put the option of T and S to specify the concurrent number or concurrent collections and the delay between different requests. And by running this command or by fuzzing, we can find out the key or the parameter name is key. Okay, so now we can put the key, password, file. As you can see, we successfully retrieved the content of this file, and we can find 3 normal users. So we can, maybe we can, the possible username, the not possible usernames should be the John, and the second one is IPsec. Okay, we can copy and put it in here, and the last one is this one. So far, we have already got to know the target is vulnerable to the local file inclusion vulnerability. Next, we need to exploit this vulnerability to our advantage. Okay, so how to do? Maybe I can use command line to enumerate or retrieve more data from the target. We can use Q, and we can, we can copy this one. Oh, sorry, not this one. We can copy, and we can put in here, and we want to get the password file. Again, as you can see, no problem. Next, we need to try to access the private key, right? The first one is John SSH, private key, no, and sorry, yes, and then we can try to access the second user, should be IPsec. Okay, no, and then the last user, OXDF, nothing, and we need to check whether we can retrieve the log file. Log file, also log, nothing. Also, if you want, you can try to retrieve the the access log of the Apache 2. Of course, you will not succeed at all. To save time, I will not do that. So I think we have already done almost everything with this vulnerability, although we have already discovered this vulnerability. So a bit frustrating, right? So maybe we can use some filter to retrieve the source code of some specific file, right? So how I like to show you, we can use some wrapper or PHP wrappers, and we can copy this, and we can try to access this file, right? We can copy and we can put in here, press enter, and we got the encoded message, and we can copy and we can echo and can then tunnel to base64 to decode. Yeah, we got this source code of this file, very simple one, and also the include this file, and also another message, encoded message. Of course we need to decode again. So the password alone won't help you. Hashcat says loose are loose. So maybe we need to apply the loose to generate the word list. So this is a hint left by the author. Okay, we need to keep this in our mind as we move forward. So next, I think we need to retrieve the target is running WordPress application. So next we can try to access or retrieve the config file. We can config file, press enter. Yeah, we got this encoded message or data, and then we can copy and we can decode this message. So we can successfully get the source code of the configuration file, because this file usually contains the credentials like username, John, and this should be the password. We can copy and note it down to our notebook. So next, maybe we need to check whether we can access the WordPress administrator portal. We can access this and the John, and we can put in here login. However, not successful. Okay, so maybe also we can use administrator and put the password login failed either. So now I think, so how to do next? Although we have already retrieved this credential or password, however, this credential cannot be used for login to the WordPress or the administrator's portal. Maybe, I think earlier I have already pointed out that we should create the password dictionary, and then we can use this password dictionary to make brute force against like SSH service. Okay, so let me show you how to do. So let me create the custom word list first by the hashcat, and I'd like to autocomplete it. Oh, sorry. We need to first write or save these passwords into the file first. Okay, and then we can use the hashcat stand out, do not do not do the cracking. Pass share hashcat loose. Because why I use the base 64 rule? Because the author left the message. Do you remember? And that message says you need to get the help of the hashcat, and you need to use some loose. And this message is base 64. So I think we can use the base 64 rule to create the word list. Okay, so let me, and we can check how many word list, how many words in this 677, not too big. So next we can use Hydra to crack the passwords, and we can use the dictionary. Let's auto-complete this command. Very quick. We have already got the password, and then we can log in to the target without any problem. Okay, so now we can copy. Okay, no problem. So there is one note left by the author in this home directory. However, I think we're having a little trouble with the cat command, right? So we need to use other command like more or tag. Note. Yeah, having little trouble with the cat command blue. Even maybe we can use less. I'm not sure. Yeah, we have the same problem. So next we need to check whether we can make lateral movement or privilege escalation. Okay, so we can run. Yeah, great. We can run this time command to make lateral movement to this user. However, yes, after some time we are got out of my machine blue. Oh no, great. We can get the help from the GTF OBINS, and we can copy this command, and then we can sudo ippsec, and we can paste in here. No problem. We can get the bash. So next we need to, I think we need to make another movement, or of course we need to do some immersion. So go to the John, nothing there. And we can go to the ippsec, and we can get the user. Oh, we have the problem. Sorry, I forgot. We can use tag. No problem. Come on. Now, blue. You really think it would be that easy to get the user flag? You are not even on the right user. Haha. Okay, fake. It's all right. So next we can run like a sudo. Of course, at this moment, we do not have the password. Not great. So maybe we need to upload the NumPy shell script to do the automatic immersion. Okay, so we can navigate to temp directory, and I've already got this script ready. And to upload this script, we can set up the web server on the Kali Linux, and then we can use wget. And oh, we are closed. So we need to do quick. So how to solve this issue? Maybe we can spawn another shell, right? And we can log in again, and the password we can copy. We can paste. however, not correct. So maybe there's some script is running on the target and the password for this user has been changed. So this is the reason why we cannot use the same password to log in again. No problem, we can use Hydra to crack again. Yeah, we got the password. So I think we need to do it quickly, and we need to prepare the commands like this one, and also we need to prepare the reversal command. Okay, so now we can SSH to the target. We can put, and then we can copy. We need to do it quickly. We can copy this command to make lateral movement, and then we need to spawn another shell, and this shell will not be knocked us out. Okay, so now no problem, and we can spawn the bash session, and then we can run this command. Of course, we need to set up the listener first. Sorry, I need to do it first or beforehand. We need to do it very quickly. Okay, it's okay. Now we just, and now I think we have already got the another shell, and we can, Python 2 is not there, Python 3 is fine. Import pty spawn bash. Okay, so now we need to navigate to temp directory and to upload the Nimpiers shell script. Hopefully this we will not be locked out. Okay, so now we need to make it executable, and then we can run this shell script. Okay, to see whether we can find some vectors which allow us to make another lateral movement or escalate our privilege to root user. You will never win, blue. So maybe we cannot run this Nimpier shell script, right? No problem, we can, sorry about that, we need to spawn the session on another shell again. Okay, so no problem. And now we can, so I think we can upload another utility, pspy utility. pspy 64, and then we can make it executable. pspy 64. You know, this utility is very powerful, which can help us to enumerate out all processes, even those don't belong to the current user. Okay, for example, like a root user or another user. Give us another message. You really think you can take down my machine? Okay, I want to. Yeah, it's done. And it give us some information. Yeah, this, I think the root user is run this script and also kill. But of course, the current user doesn't have permission to manipulate this script. Okay, maybe I need to run it again. we need to find out some cron job, and this job, some script should be, accessible by current user. And then, okay, we got some backdoor, yeah, this one, and also the plugin. So this one is trying to run GCC. GCC, this is the compiler, right? The compiler will try to compile this C code and then output this executable or binary. So I think we can manipulate this. So the current user maybe have a permission to, for example, like delete this one, and then we can upload the malicious C code with the same file name, and then this code, or okay, we can, as you can see now, this code will be, or this command will be executed regularly, and then we can get another shell, right? So let me show you. So do we need to disconnect this shell again? And then, sorry, I think we need to do. I hope this will be not the waste of your time. Yeah, we need to make, not this one. So we need to make the crack again. And we can copy. In the meantime, we can copy this command to make lateral movement. Right. And then we can run this reversal command to spawn more stable session. Yeah, now it's there. So now I think we need to navigate to the www and WordPress and go to the Git directory, and we can, I think we have the permission to remove these two files, and we can delete, no problem. Next we need to create this super secret file on the Kali Linux. We can vim, and we can use the same file name. Next, I'd like to show you another technique. We can use this online website to generate the reversal command. This one is so great. And what you need to do is just modify the IP address to meet your own requirements or environment, and also the port number. So for us, now we just copy. We can just copy this code, and we can paste in here, right, and quit. Now we need to upload this. Even we are interesting. Even this shell is not very stable. All right, I think the time is enough. So next, I think we can set up another listener first. Okay, and also we can set up this listener, and we need to run the Hydra again very quick, and then we can log in to the target via SSH, and we can, meanwhile, we can copy this command. We need to do it very quickly. Otherwise, we'll be locked out. Paste in here, and then we can run the reversal command. And we can run command, no problem. I think we have already got this one. We can go to the var, WordPress, Git, and then we can double get. So what's the name? This name, we can paste in here, no problem. And for now, we just wait. And we should, in this tab, we should be getting another shell. And this shell is owned by the root user. Okay, so let me zoom in. So you can see what's going on exactly. Yeah, as you can see, we got the collection, and we can spawn the batch session. And then we can navigate to root directory. We can cut out the root flag. So of course we have the problem with cat. So we can use another one. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.